tired. I just feel the pressure of the things that I have in mind. I wanted peace, I wanted to be fine. I wonder why I can't just sit for a while. I really want to see what it looks like. To have a moment I know that would be mine. When the windows are all closed, like a picture of a time when the future is a hole you're looking for. Save me from everything. Tell me where to find my way. I'm just looking for something. I can't make it another day. 'Cause I'm falling down, fading away. 'Cause I'm falling down. This is what I know, I just keep running. I was working fast and hard, never thinking about now. Believing I'm happy thanks to all the things that I have to try. I wanted peace, I wanted to be fine. I wonder why I can't just sit for a while. I really want to see what it looks like. To have a moment I know that would be mine. Would be mine. Angel of darkness, angel of darkness, the world is in your hands, but I will fight until the end. Angel of darkness, angel of darkness, don't follow your command, but I will fight and I will stand. When darkness falls, pain is all. The angel of darkness will leave behind, but I will fight. The love is lost, beauty and light have vanished from Garden of Delight. The dreams are gone, midnight has come. The darkness is our new kingdom. Yeah, yeah. Angel of darkness, angel of darkness, the world is in your hands, but I will fight until the end. Angel of darkness, angel of darkness, don't follow your command, but I will fight and I will Now realize the stars they die. Darkness has fallen paradise, but we'll be strong and we will fight against the creatures of the night. Angel of darkness, angel of darkness, the world is in your hands, but I will fight until the end. Angel of darkness, angel of darkness, don't follow your command, but I will fight and I will stand. Yeah,
Welcome everyone here tonight as we're live here at Dover International Speedway. And this is the Blackout Caboose Racing 150 on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Now, this race is going to be very fun as it is short track racing at its finest. What can we expect? A whole bunch of thrill spills and automobiles possibly crashing into one another. It is extremely loose out there right now, as David Mayo did find out in that Hellman's machine. The Mayo's bringing the Mayo, I see. And of course, Charles Balance has been out there nearly the whole practice session right now, early on, getting those laps in they needs to be ready for this thing 100%. Now, I'm going to bring up a few guys, maybe some that are not completely ready. We're going to see what they have to thoughts for tonight's race. So let's hear from them, and we'll get to it in this. There we go. There's a new screen for everybody to enjoy. Finally got that one put together. But now let's see if I can find David Mayo here. See if I can drag him into the booth here and get some time with him on screen. See how he's feeling here and everything else. So let's see here. Let's bring up David Mayo. David,
Hey, Brando. How you doing, buddy?
So you're coming back on board, you know, and you get to see my pretty mug on TV once again. How are you feeling here tonight?
You there?
Yeah, how are you feeling here tonight?
I'm feeling good. I like Dover. I do. I kind of hang out in the back for a while, just kind of work my way up forward slowly. But I just like running this track. That's fun. I like short tracks. So.
Now, is there any special meaning behind the Hellman's machine coming back?
Yeah, we thought we'd bring the Hellman's thing back, just raise a little smile on everybody's faces when they go by them in the race. So.
Is that going to raise a smile? Is it going to make them hungry for a sandwich?
Yeah, a sandwich or a hot dog or some French fries. You can dip anything in mayonnaise. It's just,
I believe a few of the guys know about the concession stand here in the midfield. So,
Dover's got some good hot dogs.
I knew somebody knew that answer. I knew it. You've been there before.
No, I never. I wish I would love to come to this track.
I thought you said they had good hot dogs. How do you know about
they
their
do,
hot dogs?
Just from television, watching the races.
Oh, that doesn't tell you how good their hot dogs is.
Right.
Crazy goon, you're too busy out there noodling and fishing other than racing.
I fished yesterday, so we're good.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to let you get at it. Good luck here
right,
tonight.
Brother. Okay.
And hopefully odds are in favor. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, buddy. Don't forget to make me admin.
You should be already an admin. Test it out.
Okay.
Should be an admin. All right, there we go. Just double check that just to make sure he can. I guess he's not. Okay, he's already an admin. All right, just had to double check myself. Now let's bring up Ryan Blankenship, who's back. Ryan. Oh, Ryan. Mike might not be working. Let's bring up Chucky. Chucky!
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you're coming back into this thing, chromed out as a special delivery out there for tonight. How are you feeling coming into Dover as this one looks like it could be fun?
I love Dover. It's the Monster Mile, though. Your tire wear is going to be an issue. But I feel really good. We got a really good car. New paint scheme thanks to Baker Design. Should appreciate that. And I'm sorry,
Weasel.
I'm sorry, Smith Design.
Smith Creations. You know what? I can't even talk to you right now. Nope, not having it. Nope, you're fired.
I'm sorry, Smith Creations. So new sponsor. So I'm still getting used to it.
How are you getting used to it? They've been a sponsor of Blackout for like years.
I know, I'm just not used to them being on the car. It was Baker Design before.
It's Baker Custom Designs in the back. Smith Creations is the one that made it.
Okay. I made a mistake.
Chucky.
I'm trying to drive and interview at the same time.
Well, I'm going to put you in an all-pink freaking Indy car.
I'll real rock the shit out of it.
You know what? I think I got an idea already for you on that note. But no, you're coming in here.
Bring it on.
Definitely a fun track. Short track racing coming back here. Definitely a development for a few guys looking to develop their craft. This is one of the one I feel is needed.
Yeah, it's definitely a driver's track. You got to know when to hit the gas and when not to. So definitely gonna be interesting.
Throttle control.
Yeah, 10-4 throttle control.
Jesus, holy smokes, Jackie!
Hey, we made it work though.
Yeah, but you wound up behind him in the end. How did that work out? Huh?
It didn't work out good at all.
No, slide jobs don't work. All it does is create the point of almost wrecking.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
But we're gonna keep it clean. I didn't mean to.
We'll be watching. All right, Chucky. Good luck to you, man.
Yes, sir. Always a lot of fun. Always a lot of fun, man. We'll see you in victory lane, hopefully.
Hopefully. Thank you. So Chucky right there, he's ready to throw down. It looks like he's doing the slide job already. Let's try and get a hold of Max Milazzo. Max.
What's up, Brandon?
It looks like all the dust is off those cobwebs. Charles is trying to take out that amazing livery so far. How are you feeling here tonight?
Feeling pretty good. This is my first big race at this track. Just trying to learn how to save tires, where to save tires, where I can gain time, where I'm losing time. Just all that for the race, so I can hopefully get a top 5 tonight.
I'll tell you like I tell everybody else. If you can get it to 10 and 12 on the wheel, that will help save those tires.
That's good information.
However, it's not always doable, in which case then you just crank the crap out of it and hope it turns left.
Yeah, that's not very good.
But I think you can do it. Hey, just say it. We've had our eye on you.
That's a good thing.
But no, as World Speed is in that chase, definitely for a championship, what's World Speed going to have to do to get back in this fight?
We're going to do everything we can to hopefully get a couple wins this season, because that's really what we need if we want to take the title. But just points chasing, get as much points as we can, as much top 5s as we can. Everything we need to do to just get where we need to be.
Yeah, because, you know, the start of the season came out, and now when you look at that, when you look at the team standings, sitting back there about 50, not quite out of it. You're 50 points back, or 47 points back behind the leaders. You know, as a team owner myself, it gets frustrating. You got to know how to get there. And it's exactly what you said, maximize those point finishes.
Yeah, we're just going to do everything we can. Hopefully some of those guys ahead of us have some bad races. Not that I wish that on anyone, but, you know, help us out.
You know what? As a driver, every driver wishes that. Just saying, every driver wishes that. All right, well,
Yep.
I'm going to get you back to it, man. Good luck here tonight, and hopefully you can have that finish you've been looking for.
Thanks.
Thank you. So there we go. Got him in here. Now let's bring up the guys that are at the top of the leaderboard. Brian Newell. He's up there with them. Brian.
Yes.
Man, what a night. You know, Dub Racing City is sitting pretty in the points race so far. You know, how are you feeling here coming into Dover, knowing this is going to be an extremely difficult one?
To be honest, I'm feeling quite well. I have done maybe near 500 laps of practice this whole week here in this 10. So I feel comfortable here.
You know, we talk about all the practicing, you know, and all the fans in the stands know that practicing does make these guys better. Now, what they might not know is that you can have all the practice in the world, you get to the race and totally blow it. So,
Yep.
Definitely still got to stick it to kick it.
One thing I've noticed from my practice was to come in here, this car feels tight on 1 and 2 than I'm used to. So I'm fighting the little bit of tightness right now.
I think it might be a little bit of braking. Braking or a downshift. I don't know which. All right, well, I'm going to let you get back at it. I know this track is set up really loose right now, and good luck here
It's
tonight.
actually tight. I don't know who's saying loose. It feels tight.
Whatever, dude. The car breaks loose in the end, and that's loose to me.
Yeah.
To me, it felt loose, and other people it feels tight. Who knows? You guys are driving it. Good luck. All right, that was Brian Newell, and here we go getting William Hightower. William. Oh, William. William? Guess he's unable to talk right now. Let's bring up Bill Sleep. Bill.
By the science guy. Oh, sir.
Oh, boom. Oh, he's bringing the heat. He's bringing it. Oh. All right, Bill.
How you doing?
Man, you may put a smile on my face every race. So, coming in here to Dover as a veteran to the game, how are you going to play this one out?
I'll try and get in a rhythm and be at the end and be up front.
Rhythm could be a key factor here tonight, especially being it's Dover, a definite tire eater.
Yep. You just gotta, you gotta drive the track and don't worry about the other cars.
Drive the track and forget the rest.
Yep.
All right. Well, hopefully it works out for you tonight. Good luck tonight,
All
and
right.
hopefully we'll hear from you in the end.
Oh, cool, man. You have a great night up there.
Thank you. Bill Sleep. And now let's bring up our race sponsor tonight, Jake Baker, in that number 17. Jake. Oh, Jake? Hello? Jake? I think he's unable to talk. Don't know if it's his mic or what, but tonight race is brought to you by these guys.
Control tower, I'll need to go to a backup call.
Tonight's race is sponsored by these guys, Caboose Racing. So if you are looking to join a team, join up with Caboose Racing. They also have a great web designer on their staff, along with a couple of really good drivers, solid all the way around. So get with the boys at Caboose Racing to amp up your team experience and maybe do some racing with them. There we go, got that there. And now let's hear from these guys. Somebody asked for a control tower?
No, I was just joking.
You're killing me, Schmalz.
Struggling to not, man, I guess.
Yeah, I can tell. So we are just letting these guys get in there. I gotta change that again. Push to talk. We will make. Hey, drivers, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you. All right, so I had to do a quick test. I had to switch my push to talk button. But tonight is going to be... So there's that for everybody, and you know, it's gonna be really fun to see what these drivers can do at the end of the day, as I'm really anxious to find out. Oh, gotcha. Oh, you're doing some last minute stuff on your setup. Oh, that's how you want to wash your hands at night. Okay, I got it. Let's bring up, I believe it's William Hightower. William.
Yes, sir.
That's how you want to wash your hands, huh? I call, you show. That's how this works. I call,
Yeah.
you show. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I was moving. No, I was moving my setup, and I couldn't. I was literally in the process of carrying my laptop when I heard you talking. I'm like, shit, no. As soon as I set it down, I got dropped back down into dub racing. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, gotcha. So here tonight, You know, you're coming into Dover. You already have one win this season and a similar track. I believe you won at, was it Charlotte? Iowa. So very similar, another short track. What can you tell me? Are you going to be bringing that same type of energy here to Dover?
Not necessarily. I am not a huge fan of Dover. I do decent here. I honestly think I got a little bit lucky at Iowa, but I am shooting for I'm definitely shooting for a top 5. I'm going to be trying for a podium. I think there's probably going to be a couple drivers that are a good bit quicker than me, especially on the long run here, because I got a problem with killing my right front.
You hear me?
Yeah, that's kind of a normal deal with that right front, I feel. Nobody understands that the right front is absolutely crucial.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the key is to not go too fast. You know, you may end up falling back a few seconds in the beginning of the runs, but it will pay off dividends 20, 30, 40 laps into a run.
Yeah, and if you look at, like, you kind of think of it like dirt track racing, to be honest. You know, dirt track racing, you rip that left turn, it's taking that left front tire off the ground. If you watch them modify, the left front is not touching the ground. So they don't burn it. It doesn't break, doesn't do nothing. The same concept applies in NASCAR. It does, even with these next gens, it still pulls that left front off the ground just a little bit so where it's not wearing it so hard. So the right front takes a beating in most of these races.
Absolutely. Just got to be a little careful on entry and try not to loop it on exit.
It's kind of one of those where you got to weigh out the pros and cons and when to push and when not to.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting race for sure. I actually just had the new ARCA cars. I just had a league race there on Friday night. And let me tell you, if I've ever gotten practice for right front protection, it would be in those cars at this track.
Well, then you got plenty of practice already, my friend.
Absolutely. Time to get a little bit more.
All right, man. Well, good luck. And hopefully the odds are in your favor here tonight.
Awesome. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you. So William Hightower is ready to go. As he's already practiced to get those, save that front right. We just got word that and it looks like, not 100% sure, but a problem has happened with Travis Burton. But I'm going to go ahead and take my sweatshirt off and everything else that you see me wearing. And let you guys jam out and enjoy the sights and sounds of Dover as these guys are ripping and let you guys enjoy some music. Grab yourself some popcorn because we're about ready to go green in just 20 minutes.
Like we're gonna get along. Once I got you, it's a fact. Mic check, 1, 2.
Gotcha.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are 17 minutes away from qualifying here. Now, I got to tell you, what to expect here tonight. Let's go to tonight's race info, brought to you from the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network here. Let's see here. Let's bring this up real quick. This is Dover International Raceway. It's a 1.02 mile speedway located in Dover. I believe it's Delaware. Track temp is at 105 degrees Fahrenheit. With current temperature at 69 degrees, partly cloudy with a little bit of wind out there, which could be making the car extra tight. As Blackout Motorsports is never going to make it easy on anybody. We will say it that way. For everybody watching, greatly appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. We are up to 300 subs now, which is incredible inside of 3 years. Now, don't mind the crazy hair. That's just me. Kind of woke up, said, oh, I'm going to go do some broadcasting. I'm just messing with everybody. But you can see the logo down below. Brand new look for the stream here tonight. As we're trying out some new stuff just to make the experience a lot better all the way around. Now, out there on track right now, what I can tell you about Dover is it is incredibly difficult. You got all the turns. There is... they got you. Trying Blankenship, bringing his machine out. Still got a Kodak helmet. He's a little bit nostalgic. But, you know, these drivers have to push the edge of what they can do with the machine. When you go into 1 and 2, you might be doing a little bit different throttle than you would 3 and 4. It's hard to explain without being in the car. It's incredibly different. Now, if anybody's wondering what most of these guys use, you know, there's only one driver, I believe, that uses a controller. Other than that, all these drivers are using something like this. Me, personally, I use a Moza R5 with a CRP pedal. I will tell you it was not cheap, as most of your sim racing is not. But mine just clicks on, clicks off, game on. I can hang it on the wall, put on a different wheel and everything. I can actually go F1 style wheel as opposed to the normal GT style wheel, which I have right now. But that's what all these guys are using, all except for one driver out there. Not sure which one, but I have heard rumors that one guy does use a controller out there, which makes it a little bit difficult for him to wheel it sometimes, but he does do a great job. Also, here tonight, we're going to go into the points. Let's just go check out those points right now here. You know, top of the leaderboard is Travis Burton. We just got word that Travis Burton might not be here on the basis of an iRacing update. Thank you, iRacing, for hosting my team. Greatly appreciate you. But William Hightower, Brian Newell, Logan Gill, Bill Sleep, all in that top 5. You go back further. Charles Balance, Seth Whitworth, Ryan Blankenship, Max Milazzo, David Mayo, and all those guys are top 10. You go in there, Kurt Bray back in 11th. Oh, gotcha. Thank you for that one. So Hightower's on the controller. I've been trying to tell him to get a wheel. It works way better, to be honest. It gives you a lot better gaming experience. And of course, you got Cameron Robertson, Austin Norcross, Daniel McCurdy, Justin Bell, Parker Vance, and Stephen Easton in the back of the field. Now, some of those drivers that don't show up, remember, if you don't show up, you lose points. You lose points. Guess what? I can't help you. There is no provisionals here tonight. There is absolutely no provisionals, which means it is straight points. You have to perform week in, week out in order to find yourself into a top spot, which tonight with 13 minutes to go, there's going to be a lot of shakeup in the next week's standings. That guy, That must be William Hightower. Well, Hightower, get on my level. I already went over this one. But here tonight, these guys got to perform week in, week out. If they don't, they lose out on precious points. Who that could affect? None other than, if they're not here, Dub Racing is at the top of the board with Blackout Motorsports hot on their heels. Less than 30 points is like a 24-point split. So there is not much room. Yeah, right. Anthony, we know you didn't lie. You ratted him out. Straight ratted him out. It was just straight threw him under the bus. No forgiveness. That bus was doing burnouts, my friend. And then, of course, the two-man teams that are battling it out. Team Send It and Caboose Racing. Those guys are bringing the heat here. Send It has put up 217, Caboose Racing 187 points. The reason I don't include them really in the other guys are full teams. Dub Racing, Blackout Motorsports, and World Speed Motorsports all have 4 guys each. Caboose and Send It both have only 2 teams. Not exactly a fair fight when you're going for a team championship. So that is why there's actually like 2 team championships going on. There's for the paired team championship, which would be Send It and Caboose Racing, and then the full team championship, which would be Dub Racing, Blackout, and World Speed Motorsports. So these guys are definitely going to be shake, rattle, and rolling all over the field here tonight. And there's still going to be a driver championship at the end of the night. So award ceremony at the end of the season is going to be amazing. I can promise you that. I cannot wait to actually do it. And now let's see if we can get Ryan Blankenship up here. See how he's feeling here tonight, finally. Ryan. Oh, Ryan. He finally got a copy.
Oh, yeah. I got in earlier and wasn't actually on the computer.
You suck.
That might have been when you grabbed me.
Oh. You were too busy grabbing some food or something.
Yeah, some monster.
All right, gotcha. So here tonight, you're coming in. It's definitely going to be a tough race being Dover. Some guys look a little bit frayed. 10 minutes, 30 seconds away, and it looks like I heard updates might be a problem for some guys. How are you feeling here tonight?
Not confident. I am not very good at this track. That's for sure.
Oh,
Coming out
fault,
of that
dude.
turn 2 and turn 4
Oh, do you got the stream on
is
right
my
now?
kryptonite.
Do you got the stream on right now?
No.
Oh, well, I got a message for you if you want to open up the stream. Is it open now?
No, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone.
Oh, that's perfect. You should really just, yeah, it'd be great. You got it open now.
Give me a second, I'm slow.
Good. So you were really slow with the opening it up, but you can read between these, right?
Huh?
You can read between my lines, right? See?
Oh boy.
Oh, and this is the thing you want to use when you're racing.
Yeah?
All right. Gripping and ripping, my
man.
friend. I'm pretty sure you got this. Yes, I am insulting Ryan Blankenship on stream here. Just saying. Ryan,
Well, we'll see what we can do. It's 100.
Throttle control and throttle control 10 and 12, and just do your best.
Absolutely, 150 laps of nightmare.
I call it edge of your seat action, dude. Did you? Okay, you have done. This is what, your second season with Blackout?
Yes.
And have I ever given you guys an easy championship?
Oh, absolutely not.
So deal with it. All right.
Gotta work for it.
There we go. I hope you understood that message from me.
Yes, absolutely.
That was a message from the team owner / myself. Deal with it. Move on. I'm so cruel as a league and team owner here, ain't I? I pushed the Blackout Motorsports really hard to get a championship win, just so they know. I always watch and see what they can do.
I'm here for it.
Yes, you're here for the beer also. All right.
Oh, man.
Well, Ryan, I'm going to let you get back in practice, man. Good luck.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to need it.
Yes, you do. Good luck.
All right.
So, Ryan Blankenship getting ready to throw it down. Now let's hear one more interview from Daniel McCurdy. Daniel. Oh, Daniel.
High Tower, you just ain't gonna let me have it, are you?
Oh, you finally made it, my friend. How are you feeling here tonight?
Oh, I'm good.
You're a little bit quiet.
I swear it's either you or Travis, one or the other.
Sorry, getting everything set up here.
Hold on. I'll just turn you up on my end. There we go. So you're coming in here tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. We had a lot of good practice this week, so I am pretty excited about the mess that you have created here at Dover.
Why? What's wrong with my mess I made at Dover?
This place is about as slick as it gets.
Dude, deal with it. What the hell? I will tell you this much. This championship will not be given out to a guy who mamby-pambied his way and cried to victory lane. It is going to be given out to the best frickin' cup driver.
Oh yeah, no, I'm super excited about it. But yeah, it's going to be I hope everybody's on their game tonight, because there's going to be a lot of paying attention going on.
Well, they call it Motorsports Racing.
Yes.
So hopefully these guys realize I am a road racer. I love road racing. And when I crash in road racing, you don't hear me cry about it. I just move on.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, no,
shit,
it's
that was my fault.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think tonight, if we can keep everything straight and off of each other, you're gonna see a lot of really good battles throughout the field. So hopefully I can get up to the front and run good.
Yep. And are you running with the team this season at all?
No, I'm not this season. So we'll have to get that changed. So.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck here tonight, and hopefully the odds are in your favor here tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So Daniel McCurdy is letting it rip on track. He made it. He's found out where he's got to get to. For everybody watching, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. I got to pick out one out. Well, I got to pick out a really good one. It's Dover. I honestly love Dover. It's one that's spoken to me over the time. So here we go. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem by Eric Whitaker.
How you like them apples?
Okay, I got you.
There we go. And I guess Max is clarifying that McCurdy is with World Speed. So let's just get him up there with that one. Let's find out from Max. Hey, Max.
Yo.
Hey, you guys sort this out real quick. So Max says you're on World Speed, and Daniel, you say you're not on a team. Which is it?
Are we on? I never got confirmation. I wasn't sure.
Oh, well, you got added to our group chat, so. And you're on the team roster.
Sweet. Then I will hop in there.
I'll get you guys both down there. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. So there's Daniel, there's Max, there they go, and yes, now we got it all sorted out and squared away. And I believe on the team rosters it does actually say Daniel McCurdy should be with, yes, so Max Milazzo is not alone here tonight. Now Logan Gill, however, and Austin Norcross, are they going to show up? Logan Gill has. Logan Gill showed up of the four-man teams, which is going to shake it up. That gives World Speed actually the advantage with 3 drivers here tonight. So they should definitely game. Some points into that team championship fight. That's going to be awesome to see what progresses out of this as Logan Gill shows up last minute. He's arriving and driving. We're going to go to qualifying. Stay tuned. This is about still going to get really good.
Bad boy.
I almost got you. Good luck, man. Good luck.
Well, since we have so much time in qualifying, I will just say tonight's race should give you 2 fast repairs, 150 laps, 4 sets of tires, and also no passing until start-finish line on restarts. Also, restarts will be on green flag. Any other things I missed?
Does leader get choice? I can't remember if we do that or not.
Negative.
Good things are gonna be the leader.
I'm gonna be the leader. Also, David Mayo will be race control tonight. Travis Burton was unable to make it, it appears. So if David Mayo calls it, I will rely on his decision. It's going to be final.
Yeah, what Brandon said.
Any other questions, guys?
Is this a racetrack?
Negative. It's a freeway.
It's a theme park ride.
It's gonna be one of those where you're just gonna have to deal with the track temps and everything. I trust you guys know how to drive. All right, no other questions. Good luck, guys. Let's get it. All right, so already William Hightower asserted his short track ability.
Stay to the right on the pit stops and then 3 in, 3 out.
So there's a final clarification there. As we look at the top of the leaderboard, though, Check this out.
everybody
William
at?
Hightower and Jake Baker already asserting that they are up there with some of the better ones here. Daniel McCurdy and all these guys are still out there. Ryan Blankenship bringing it out in that Smith Creations machine. He's going to have to really throw it down here tonight. As you got a few drivers that are electing probably to start from the pits. There is the number 48's new livery, as he's still working on it, I think. It's a work in progress. But Ryan Blankenship is trying to get it stepped out on track. This track itself is got to be a lot of throttle control here tonight. As also, a lot of throttle control is probably going to be needed here tonight with the track temp the way it is.
Why are you giving me away half this?
So Charles Balance getting ready, and Balance actually put in a lot of time. Since he started on the stream, I have seen him develop as a driver in a tremendous way. He now finds himself battling up in the front more than often, but he also still makes those itty-bitty mistakes that seem to cost him a race. We've seen it last week at Daga with kind of a rough strat call. And you see him here on qualifying, just straight send it into the wall. But these drivers have to understand that this race is a hot track. You got to utilize throttle control on the exit. You might have to let out a little bit and then ease into the throttle as opposed to just throwing it down. So that one's going to be a tricky deal for these drivers to handle all race long. Logan Gill, he's got the Castrol machine, and he's actually looking like he might have something here tonight. Can Logan Gill grab his first race win of the season? You know, we've seen him up in front so many times. I don't know what he's truly been capable of, but we know he can run up at the front. He has led laps. Same with Charles Balance. He's been at the front of the leaderboard before. Gets it, grip, when in doubt, throttle out. That's what I'm talking about, Balance. As he gets it to stick. It looks like he's getting it to stick even better here. Great job here tonight out of him. Since he doesn't know how to spell Blackout Motorsports, at least he knows how to drive. Of course, David Mayo still has not pit. Ryan Blankenship finds himself up in the wall. Yeah, it looks like tonight only 10 guys showed up.
First time ever.
That is going to be awesome. So these guys should be able to throw it down for 150 laps all in and just absolutely grip it and rip it. So this is going to be a pretty decent race. As these guys trying to figure out where everybody is. I know there's some storms and stuff.
You know I had the fastest lap in practice, but you damn sure made sure you had the pole, didn't you?
All these guys are sitting there wondering, what are we going to do here tonight? Because there's so many people.
Yeah, I screwed the hell up on this.
So Hightower gets some bonus points. In the qualifying points, Jake Baker and Logan Gill, 3, 2, 1 for bonus points going to those guys. So that's going to help them at the end. I kid you not. The bonus points that you can acquire here are insane.
Oh, last night. Qualifying
it's going to be great.
I suck at qualifying.
And, you know, David Mayo, somebody really, I don't know if he's qualifying or not. It looks like Hightower does have pole, so let's just bring him on up. Have a brief meeting. See how he feels about this one.
Yeah, sorry, David. I don't know where Seth is, man.
William?
Helps if I unmute. Yes, sir.
Man, you got pole here tonight. How's that feel?
So, Travis, we
feels pretty good. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Track felt a lot better in qualifying than it did at the end of practice. I fully expected Charles to come in and just, take it away from him by just a little bit like he did in practice. So it's kind of a good surprise that I took pole.
Well, you did it. You got pole here tonight. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on in that number 45 machine?
Anthony Alex, I saw him in chat earlier. That's a teammate in another league of mine. I think I actually brought him over. I don't know if he's going to be racing anytime soon. Hope he does. We always have some really good battles. Snow Crab, he's almost always in here lurking, watching something. So I got quite a few friends that'll pop in now and then, but I got way too many to name, and I'm about to start a race.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. So William Hightower showing how well he can do here on the start of this, getting that pole position. One thing I did forget is during the race, please keep comms clear unless it's for race control only. All right, so William Hightower is going to get us started in this one. And we're just going to go like this, and I'll see if I can advance this session. We're just going to advance the session, and away we go. As that will end the qualifying session, as it looks like everybody is here, ready to rock and roll. And we're going to go to the grid for the start of this race. On pole will be William Hightower and Jake Baker, with Logan Gill, Daniel McCurdy, Bill Sleep, Brian Newell, Charles Balance, Max Milazzo, Ryan Blankenship, and David Mayo bringing up the rear. 10 drivers will enter tonight's race. 1 will finish on the top. We'll be with it here very shortly as these guys are getting here. For those of you watching, thank you for checking out the chat and everything else, and cannot wait till we see what everybody brings to the table here. Cars are lining up on the deal. Don't go anywhere. We're going green very shortly.
I'm tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. And becoming back, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't feel you there.
Hey Morgan, are you just fixed with the 2 in here?
All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding so tightly, afraid to lose control, 'cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you. Just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Second away, there's more than I can take. I've become so numb, can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. And becoming back, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Become so numb, can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. And becoming back, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you.
Tire spin on a
So much more aware.
these long race.
All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you.
As they fire him up, green. Oh my, William Hightower. Everybody splits him.
That's one way to start a race. Let's get.
He's still up. We're going green.
Same traffic.
All right, that actually helps him. As it looks like now Logan Gill, Jake Baker side by side, turn 1 and 2. Look at this. Brian Newell and Danny McCurdy are battling it out back here. As we are seeing a little bit of disruption from those catch fences on that one. Try and bring up some other stuff here. But Logan Gill is putting the pressure on Jake Baker here tonight. Can Jake Baker get a race win in his own race? Quite possibly. Of course, next week we travel to Watkins Glen for some road racing with these guys. Logan Gill tries the inside. Inside line, not going to work. Jake Baker has some heat, connects with the wall. Logan Gill, oh, big contact.
My bad.
We're just going to...
Caution for that.
Caution for that, but not caution for William. What?
William got going right away.
So did they?
He'll be all right. He'll live.
Checking up, going into 3. Checking up, going into 3.
What happened there, Jake?
Yeah, I just left, dude. That's my bad. That's a total mistake. I'll take whatever I get for that.
Jake Baker, after review, and I seen it right up here at the booth, you will receive an EOL for that one.
Race control, just a heads up, you may want to switch over to the race control channel so that way you don't get talked over because it got cut off like the first little tiny bit of it.
How do I do that exactly?
Press F10 on your keyboard and then on the right side, find race control and click on it.
Got it?
Yeah, I believe if now I got it. Does everybody hear me?
10-4.
All right, yeah, Jake Baker on that one will receive EOL for he just overdrove it and made a mistake. We could go back to that one though, and we'll see how this one progressed here with that battle between Jake Baker here. You go play once here. Oh, Myers did not really show justice on that one.
Pretty good.
Here we go. This is what we got on this one here. We're going to hit quarter speed.
Everyone good? Need anything?
And it looks like you just came down, big contact, and then both of them
I mentioned to you guys
clearly
before,
up in the
let
wall.
that tire spin.
There we go. And that would be where the contact is. So big time trouble there as race control.
We've all done that, Lamb. We've all
definitely did that. So looks like they are 1 to green now.
Brian said he's going to be taking it easy on the restart. He's not the best at restarts, so just going to keep that in mind.
All right, so these guys are going 1 to green now. Pace car lights are off as the truck comes off right now. There we go. And here we go. Brian Newell with Daniel McCurdy right alongside. Charles Balance up in the mix. Green flag flies, and look at this. The front three get a good start. Charles Balance has a pretty decent one also. So now Balance is up in the fight, and we've seen him in practice. He's put a lot of time here with Daniel McCurdy. Max Milazzo coming into the picture. With Bill Sleep, David Mayo, William Hightower working back through the field. Logan Gill, and looks like Jake Baker back here with Ryan Blankenship. Blankenship gets the inside line on Baker. They just got to maintain this deal, and now Charles Balance finds himself leading the way here at Dover with Brian Newell hot on his heels, the two Chevys. Daniel McCurdy and Max Milazzo are probably right behind, trying to put up some points for their team World Speed. Can it be done? Possibly. Do we know what is going to be done? I do not have a clue. But you'll see Bill Sleep inside the top five. William Hightower, David Mayo, Brian Blankenship, Jake Baker going down pit road early. Oh my, I don't know what's going on with the number 17 machine. But Charles Balance still leads, and he's starting to put on a gap. Charles Balance is actually racing away with this one early on. And this is kind of interesting to see, because not ordinarily we see him out in front that much. But great job out of him. Logan Gill, of course, defending against William Hightower. Obviously, they already burned up a fast repair there. Jake Baker coming out of the pits. This could be an undercut strategy. We're only 12 laps in. And you know, Charles Balance is starting to find that rhythm. That is absolutely dangerous. Can he do it finally? I don't know. Not often we see him up front. It's great to have him there, though, as he has been struggling the entire season to finish out the races up where he's been running. So it's a great job out of him so far. If you guys are liking what you see, wait till tomorrow night as we go F1 racing with Prime Grid Racing itself. I will tell you this much about that league. They are one of the top Formula One racing leagues in the country right now. They had hosted 6 seasons of Formula One on iRacing and 16 through the F1 games and iRacing combined. So check them out. Prime Grid Racing. Shout out to you boys there. I can't wait to see what you guys do tomorrow night, as that'll be some top level driving too. So here we go. Charles Balance establishing the pace early, finding what he can do. He's out in front 2.4 seconds. Brian Newell, Daniel McCurdy, Logan Gill all lined up. Logan Gill going for the inside of McCurdy. He's gonna have to make it stick. Logan Gill goes for it around. Does he get to grab Brian Newell? He does. 2 for the price of 1. As Logan Gill makes it stick, finds himself in second place now. 3 seconds behind Charles Balance. Milazzo is in a dogfight now. Milazzo looking like he's going after Newell and McCurdy. Brian Newell is in trouble, as Brian Newell is actually losing pace. The other guys are establishing pace. And now we got William Hightower, Ryan Blankenship, Bill Sleep, David Mayo, Jake Baker is out there just running. So Jake Baker early on did have a trouble with the start, and then he had the early on incident with the EOL. But now these guys are absolutely flying. And William Hightower with Bill Sleep and David Mayo are there. So Charles Balance definitely giving us a show, as this man he's been in front of Dega and Mr. Travis Burton took him out. Well, now he finds himself here at Dover, leading once again. Can he do it? So, I mean, he should be able to. I think he'll be able to. As they are definitely giving us a show here. As just checking some of the stuff here tonight. As far as Twitter, we are 2.6 seconds in front here. And these drivers are absolutely trying to find a groove here. Max Milazzo, of course, worked his way up to the front. And you see him blow past his keep speed cam. Hightower, Milazzo. Hightower with the line. McCurdy's got to be looking at his rearview mirror being like, what do I do here? As these guys are racing too wide. It could be one of those things where Brian Newell giving Max the door. Says, here you go. There's the door. Just get out of here. All right. As Max Milazzo got to watch that right front, it looks like, though. It looks like it's a little bit banged up already. So these drivers are definitely giving us a show now. So out in front, it is Charles Balance, Logan Gill, William Hightower, Brian Newell, Daniel McCurdy, and oh my, Max Milazzo, a little bit of their door pushes him up the track. Bump and run, Max, bump and run. Get him. That's Max giving him a little bit of a fender action there. Now they're really getting down to dirty here. Max takes over the position. Ryan Blankenship takes advantage. He goes around Danny McCurdy, Bill Sleep. McCurdy's in trouble. As McCurdy losing a lot of positions there. I don't know what just happened with McCurdy, but on that high side, not good. Bill Sleep working around Ryan Blankenship. Blankenship tries to push. David Mayo comes underneath. Mayo sees it, and he's going to straight send it in there. That's the motto of how they do things. They just send it. So Bill Sleep and David Mayo working through the field, but he's got Ryan Blankenship on that high side, which for some drivers has worked. And now Blankenship loses some grip, makes contact with that wall, and that is where he loses a lot of speed at. So not exactly how you want that to go. So out in front, though, Charles Balance is having a wonderful day. He's out in front right now. Let's face it. He has got his hand out the window, sipping a mojito, and a cell phone in his other hand, checking to see what his girlfriend sent him. Just saying, he's having a fantastic race here tonight. So that is incredible to see what he can do as a driver. If he can get a race win here tonight at Dover, as he's the man who cannot spell motorsports. Just saying, he cannot spell it. It says so right on the bottom there. He skipped an O. It's motorsports. It's like a M-Tor Sports, something like that. I don't know that team. I really don't. I know who it's supposed to be, but you know that's just not right. As Charles Balance bringing some heat here at Dover. He came prepared, it looks like. William Hightower, though, can he get back up there? He had pull. And he's trying to reel it in. We're 32 laps in. And a few guys have elected to take that pit. Now, keep in mind, these guys get 70% fuel from her full tank. which turns out to be like 14 gallons or something like that, I believe. So you're going to have to really push the edge to see what they can do at the end of this one. Logan Gill, Brian Newell, Max Milazzo. Milazzo under heat. Milazzo has got to be feeling the pressure from Bill Sleep now. Bill Sleep and David Mayo both actually back there. Danny McCurdy and Brian Blankenship are just kind of riding right now. They're not really trying to push the edge of it. And of course, Jake Baker, who took on an early on EOL, he overdrove it right into Logan Gill. Now, a few drivers upset with the call that Stewart's made, which was caution on that one, but not on the other one. I'll give you guys some hints. Hightower had a one-car incident, whereas the others had two. Multi-car. Kind of like on the Fifth Element where they had a multi-pass. Just saying. However, we do look now, and William Hightower is reeling in Charles Balance. So Charles Balance, what was a great run early on, now he's got to keep the speed here. But I don't know if this is just maybe him saving some tire, maybe some fuel, who knows? But right now, William Hightower's flying. He's on rails. He's got about a 0.1 difference in lap times. As far as how fast he's catching him and reeling him in. So stay tuned, everybody, because this one is shaping up to be pretty good by the time we go to this as far as strat-wise. We'll be crowning this a champion, seeing who we get here. But stay tuned. I'm going to grab me a drink and my voice to cool down.
I got my driver's license now, like we always talked about, 'cause you were so excited for me to finally drive back to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs, crying 'cause you were out. You're probably with that blonde girl who always made me doubt. She's so much older than me, everything I'm insecure about. But today I drove through the suburbs. How could I ever love someone else? And I know we will.
Look at this. Hightower meets Balance. The battle for the lead, and Hightower gets the inside line. Makes it stick. Balance with no answer, and now we have a new race leader. Oh my goodness, I just about missed it. As David Mayo finds himself in sixth, Bill Sleep fifth. They're kind of battling it out. Max Milazzo was up near the front, fell backwards. Not a good night for him, how he wants this one to stick out. We're 40 laps into a 150 lap race. 4 sets of tires should be plenty. As some of these guys might have figured out how to save it on early, but now the race is definitely on as Jake Baker starts to put the pressure on Max Milazzo to maybe get that lap back a little bit to Milazzo as he's being the only guy. And look at this. Milazzo feeds him a door panel as that one is pretty interesting. I'm interested to see on how Jake Baker reacts to that one as he wants to stay calm in this situation. Milazzo trying to put up a decent finish in 7th place right now. Baker goes for the inside. Does have the inside line. Milazzo gets behind. Oh my, big wreck.
Caution, 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 caution.
Caution comes out.
Slow car in 4.
And let's go back to this one as I want to see how this one panned out here. Let's see if we can't rewind back and see what happened with Milazzo here. So it looked like he might have tightened up here. We're going to find out. He gets into the turn. Looks like he had a good entry, but then it just, I don't know if it just tightened up on him or what. As he got to the exit, oh, here we go. This is the one I was wanting to see here. So he's coming in. Oh, my. So he just straight up, to avoid that incident there, you know, as we watch, you know, he's trying to get the car off the track, tried to get it down, did not work, and then it just went up the track, and that is where the caution came out. So he stopped, and that was where the caution comes out here. Now that is going to be interesting to see how this restart plays out. William Hightower, of course, was up in first, and now we're under caution here tonight for the very first time. These drivers are tire pooped. Okay, gotcha. All right, so yeah, the tire went. Not a whole lot you can do here. We do see that go into some of the different camera angles here. But we do see that William Hightower is up front, and he's got Charles Balance there. Now, Balance does have fresh tires. We know he was a previous, he was leading the race for a while. Great night for him so far. Now, Logan Gill and Brian Newell come back into the picture with Bill Sleep, David Mayo, Ryan Blankenship, Daniel McCurdy. Now, Max Milazzo, you've seen him with the incident, and he just called it out. He said he needed to be cautioned. He was absolutely correct. He was stopped completely on the track. We're going to pull a caution out on that one. But for everybody watching this one, I mean, what a race so far. Not going to be so many interviews here tonight, but I do want to shout out to Caboose Racing for sponsoring tonight's race event here at Dover, as our team that's really known. They're a two-man team, probably looking for new guys to join in. So don't be afraid to reach out to Jake Baker or Seth Whitworth at Caboose Racing to see if you can join up with them. We are moments away from this restart. Don't go anywhere.
It is on green, correct?
Yep.
So green flag will be the start of this one. And look at this. They tighten the field up. And away we're going to go. And the green flag flies here. Look at this. Brian Newell looks high side. No, does not get it. They maintain. Looks like a great restart. And now Charles Balance gets out in front earlier on, and Logan Gill trouble gets loose. William Hightower is really good when it comes to a long run. So meaning those tires got to pretty much break in. But look at them all line up now. They are absolutely finding a rhythm. William Hightower's got to find a way to make those tires get sticky, icky before time gets too long into this one.
Hard wreck, hard wreck.
You ready to take check out for the pace?
All right, looks like Blankenship is had some trouble there. Let's go take a look at this one here from Ryan Blankenship.
Pace truck inner in three.
As we're going to rewind a little bit here. So here we go here. We're going to go into this one. So Blankenship gets in to the turn here a little bit. Make sure there was no contact or anything. Not sure there was contact. Might have just lifted that arrow just enough to unsettle the car. But there we go. Blankenship
Lucky dog coming high.
finds himself in the wall once again. So these drivers definitely have to do what we can. And it looks like Jake Baker might be back on the lead lap after this one. Charles Balance will be leading. We are down to 100 to go. Don't go anywhere. We're going to get this one going.
Baby, can't you see? I'm calling in. A guy like you, so we won't hold it in. It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving it. Too high, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? With the taste on your lips, I'm on a ride. Your toxic calls living under. Taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Taste on your lips, I'm on a ride. Your toxic calls living under. Taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup slowly. It's taking over me. Too high, can't come down. It's in the air and it's all around. Can you feel me now? With the taste on your lips, I'm on a ride. Your toxic calls living under. Taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Taste on your lips, I'm on a ride. Your toxic calls living under. Taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic?
We come to the restart zone. Green flag flies. And look at this. Oh my, Brian Newell trying to get around Charles Balance. Balance shuts the door. Game on once again as Balance. He's gonna try and shut it down for Hightower here tonight. As he is actually trying to find that groove early, gets it down low, and he takes it out wide. Great job out of him so far to find that pace and that rhythm earlier on. Now, what can I say about Charles Balance? He's been a developing driver for a couple seasons now, so he also races with the big boys at PGR.
Oh, hi!
As Brian Newell definitely voicing his opinion real quick. Brian Newell finds himself into the third place spot. William Hightower, though, trying to chase down Charles Balance, who's been a dominant force this race. He's had it dialed in. Can he get a race win here tonight? Balance is out in front. I cannot believe I'm actually seeing him up in front again here with this league. He's been doing really well as he does race with Prime Grid Racing, the big boy league that these guys get the opportunity to go race in if they develop well enough in this one. So it's great to see these guys. So it's kind of like Xfinity to NASCAR. So Brandon Perry is watching. Shout out to you, man. Don't forget about me. And also, don't be afraid to check out that merch. As Charles Balance is out in front here at Dover with William Hightower, Brian Newell, Daniel McCurdy, and David Mayo joining the party into the top 5. Now look behind him, Logan Gill and Jake Baker are coming back. Oh my! big time trouble for Logan Gill here. Let's go take a look at this one.
I'm going to be checking up on the back stretch for the pace truck.
We talked about this earlier on. Now,
1 in 3, guys. 1 in 3.
So Logan Gill looks like he had a good entrance into the turn. But as he gassed it out, I think he might have tightened up behind Mayo. Yeah, looks like it did go. Guys were saying this setup is a little bit tight here. There's no contact or anything, but the car just kind of gets loose up into the race line still, and that's where really went offbeat here. And Logan Gill finds himself wrecking once again here. Very tough night for him. It's very frustrating as a driver when some of the stuff you do just is not working out. So these guys bring it in. Gas and go for a few of these guys, I'm sure. We're going to be going green here very shortly. Don't go anywhere. And enjoy the music. It's going to be extra fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far, as definitely spills, thrills, and automobiles here tonight. The pace car's off. The Jenna Lee restart zone is off. That song was for her, by the way. I love my wife. And away we go. Green flag flies high above Dover once again. And this time William Hightower with the big pass. He gets it done before turn 1. Gets his one done. Maybe gives it back to Balance. Balance gets back out in front. We have had a couple lead changes here tonight. And can it finally be his night? Charles Balance out in front of this race here in Dover. Hightower right on the rear. Brian Newell. And look at this, Danny McCurdy, inside move on Newell. Coming out side by side, that is what it's all about. But in the back, look at this. They're looking at it going 3 wide. Charles Balance has got to outrun William Hightower. Hightower's been strong on short tracks this season. He won at Iowa. Can he win here at Dover? We will find out, I guess, as Hightower chasing him down. It's time for him to chase that carrot. It's, what is it? He's got to be Elmer Fudd and try to catch Bugs Bunny. That's what I'm telling you. Here we go. 64 laps down to 150 lap race. It's game on for these guys. They have to push the edge. Balance looking loose on the exit. He's got to hold it down. When in doubt, throttle out. That's what I say, do-da-day. As here we go. This is the fight everybody's been waiting to see. Can Charles Balance finally get the dub, or is William Hightower gonna get a win once again here tonight for Dub Racing? And I will tell you, this is gonna be a battle and a half as Brian Newell and these guys. Something happened with Logan Gill. Not sure exactly what this one was. Gonna go high speed here. I think that was what we already kind of seen here. We kind of already missed it, I believe. Yeah, he kind of jumped to the pits right away, so Logan Gill finds himself in the pits once again. Charles Balance as we're gonna find out from Logan Gill, see if he's coming out. Hey Logan.
What's up?
Just a heads up, next time something like that happens, just let me know, okay? Call it out over the radio. I didn't have time to catch
my
it.
bad.
Yeah, I'm not catching everything. I got a battle in the front and I'm broadcasting, so I'm I don't know unless you guys speak up, all right?
Yeah, nothing happened.
No, I thought, did you crash?
Yeah, I crashed. I mean, I
time?
just left. No one wrecked me or none of that. I don't know. The car can't keep the car straight off two.
Nope, this is one that I could have pulled the caution out and got you maybe less laps back.
Oh, no, I had no fast repairs. It was totaled.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Yeah, that's why I left.
Okay. Yep, no problem. So Logan Gill, just let him know that he could have said something over the radio, spoke up, but right here, I did not miss a beat. Charles Balance, William Hightower battle for the lead. Two guys that have been game on the entire race. We're down to about 80 laps here to go. Now Charles Balance is going to see that high side. Is he going to chop it? Slide jobs it, gets in there. Hightower, no answer. There we go. Balance is in full defense mode for the lead of tonight's race. For everybody watching, hang on to your hats because these two guys have been going at it. Brian Newell, David Mayo, Max Milazzo step into the top 5. There's Balance. Balance slips into the deal, gets in front of Hightower once again. Balance really pushing the limits of that. What you can see in the rear view. Hightower tries the inside. Balance shuts that door. This battle at the front is extra juicy. Hightower's going to burn up those tires trying to catch him as Charles Balance is not giving an inch here tonight. He says, game on. I don't care. I'm going to race where I want. You don't like it, tough. I do what I want. So he is absolutely giving us a show. Brian Newell, of course, is racing it out with David Mayo. Max Milazzo, Jake Baker, Daniel McCurdy are top 7.
Go, David.
And look at this battle at the front, though. These guys are game on. They are not holding back anything. No punches pulled. And William Hightower's got to wait for the mistake. Hightower goes to the inside line. And look at this. Balance with no answer. Balance goes to the inside line. Can he get it done? Balance switches back. No, doesn't quite get it. Oh, Balance, he missed out the opportunity. You got to take advice from your boy Daniel Ricciardo. He'll get it done for you. William Hightower, now our race leader here tonight. And halfway through, finally. 75 laps remain. David Mayo, Brian Newell, Jake Baker, Max Milazzo battling with Jake Baker for the next spot. Danny McCurdy, Bill Sleep is down 3 laps. Logan Gill, Ryan Blankenship, and myself are out of tonight's race. So, as I never start these races, I just have to be in the race in order to do race control, apparently. as these guys are now. William Hightower's found out what the limit of the car is, as he has pulled a 1.5 second gap to get out in front. So he's doing a fantastic job of just getting out there. Charles Balance, of course, with David Mayo, just trying to make it stick. So it's really interesting seeing how this one progresses. Of course, Daniel McCurdy bringing it down pit road early. So that's kind of interesting to see why is he pitting. He should be far right in the pit lane, but he's not. But it is okay. There's not under caution or anything, and we don't have a bunch of guys going down. So we'll let it slide this time. David Mayo, Charles Balance, Brian Newell, Jake Baker, Max Palazzo, as Charles Balance now finds himself in trouble, possibly with that front right. If we look at the car itself, he does appear to have some front right damage on it that might be affecting the aero on that car and how it's driving late on in the race here, as he did drive the wheels off of it. Now David Mayo finds himself in a great spot here. And of course Jake Baker hot on the heels of Brian Newell. Max Palazzo bringing it down pit road. So we are seeing some different strats. Brian Newell lets Jake Baker go around. Interesting to see how this one has progressed. Drivers right now on the pit strat. These guys have been out for 37 laps at the front three. Now Jake Baker has pit twice in that amount of time. Brian Newell, Max Palazzo did pit on 37 laps to old tires. McCurdy's already pit. Bill Sleep is on slightly older tires. So very interested seeing how this one progresses, as about 40 laps is going to be the distance on them. This is early on. So William Hightower is absolutely out in front. He's flying 1.8 the gap to David Mayo. Charles Balance is in the pit, just doing a quick fast repair and everything else. Now the good part about that is he's going to be able to pit, maybe get his lap back, and maybe generate some speed to go get into this fight to the finish here. But at 40 lap old tires, I don't know what to tell you. It could be trouble, or it could be a good thing for him. But either way, the race is pretty well spread out right now. So we're gonna kick back, jam out a little bit. Shout out to my wife Jenna, though, if she happens to be watching. Love you. Can't wait till I'm done with the stream, then I can hang out some more, as she's definitely enjoying some time with me after her surgery that she recently had. If she happens to be in the chat, she can say hello to all our fans out there, as I know there's a few of you that don't mind saying hello to her. But love you. Can't see what it is. Can't wait to see you. And also, the last song was for you, so I hope you enjoyed it.
Come on.
Bill, you want top or bottom?
I'll pick bottom. I'm in no hurry.
Brian, remind me of that incident at the end of the race. It will be reviewed.
10-4.
As yes, race reviews will happen after the race. It looked like a little bit of questionable contact, so we will go ahead and review it just to get these drivers to the top of their game. That is kind of what it's all about. I'm pretty sure it was a racing incident, but let's go back, double check it, see what could have been done different.
Thank you, sir.
As looks like William Hightower still out in front, David Mayo, Brian Newell putting up a third place finish. You know, with Dub racing so well here tonight, this could be a blowout for that team. However, you got Charles Balance back here out on new tires, sitting in 4th place. Jake Baker in 5th place here tonight, with Max Milazzo back in 6th with Daniel McCurdy. McCurdy looking to put some moves on. McCurdy tries looked inside, didn't quite see the line he was looking for. Of course, you got Bill Sleep there. Bill is probably one of the veterans to the game here. Now keep in mind the front 3 are on very old tires here tonight. This could be trouble. Not gonna sugarcoat this one. This could be trouble here. As the race continues on with that pit strat the way it is,
24 pitted.
it is going to be a different type of game here. We do hear Brian Newell heading into the pits as he's going to be losing a lot of time. He's already losing a lot of time. He's coming around. He could find himself down some major laps at the end of this. But look at this. Charles Balance has caught the race leader. Charles Balance racing around here.
Repeat that.
Keep in mind, Charles Balance is going to be on very old tires at the end of this one. But once Hightower has to go into the pit, that's really going to shake up this strat, because Hightower's going to have some work to cut out for him, as that puts Charles Balance getting his lap back the old-fashioned way, which is pretty much what you want to do if you can. But he's right now, he's sitting in 3rd place. He's putting a few guys back a few laps here, which is really interesting to see what kind of progresses. William Hightower, of course, he's got David Mayo back there. William Hightower might want to consider a pit stop right now, as he did it. He's got the oldest lap tires on the field right now. He might be trying to weasel it, get it down to the very end if he can. But you do not want to blow that front right tire at all. It's taking a beating here. And in his case, he's on 56 laps of the same tire. Insane. It's massively different here.
I'll stay up, Brian.
As Brian Newell gets underneath. And Brian Newell, you hear blowing a tire. So trouble on the track. These guys have got to figure it out. What are they going to have to do? Not blow tires. Just saying, you got to keep those tire temps down. As a few guys, you know, Charles Balance, we look at the battle box here. Balance is definitely trying to get into this fight. He's in the top 3 on the podium for his team here tonight, which is great. Now Jake Baker is right behind him, and Jake Baker looks like he might have something here for Balance. So Jake Baker and Balance are there. Max Milazzo coming up on David Mayo, which is great for him because he's in the top 5 spot. And at the end of the day, that's what you really want to see here. It's just drivers just really pushing the limit. Charles Balance, of course, has got to know he's coming up on the limit here. For the tire, Jake Baker. Oh, Baker and Balance going to war on one another as maybe a little bit of contact, but not much. As Baker gets around Balance for that race lead here. And if there was a caution right now, he would get the lucky dog. Watching all the guys here. Everybody's pretty well game on. Giving it their everything they can. Of course, Brian Newell winding down, is 2 laps down. Getting around William Hightower. You know, William Hightower is like a short track genius when it comes to this. So he is doing a fantastic job just keeping on the track and getting around here tonight. We're 107 laps in of this 150 lap race. And very, honestly, minus the little cautions that we had, it's not bad for these drivers to get that once in a while. As some of them are probably hoping for a caution right now, but honestly, the guys are racing around here pretty good, and this is where the strat is really going to play a toll. Logan Gill, of course, and Ryan Blankenship have checked out, packed it up, went to the hauler, said, we're going to see you guys at the next one. Hightower coming down pit road. The race is on. Is David Mayo going to pit too? No, Mayo's going to go out and lead a lap. He's going to take on the extra point. So David Mayo gets it around, gets into the number 1 spot, up 9 spots, and now finds himself leading here tonight. So that is great news out of him. However, Jake Baker and Charles Balance got to get around this track quick to get their lap back on the race leader. William Hightower's in the pits. See him getting it up on the has it up on the jacks, and away we go. Hightower looks like he's on the right sides. Baker and Balance both come around, and game on as they put Baker and Balance might have just got their lap back. They should have. In front of William. Oh, nope, they did not get the lap back because guess what? David Mayo is still out. David Mayo wound up putting Hightower down. And William Hightower, with less than 40 laps to go, has new rubber. And he says, okay, I'm ready to go here. David Mayo brings it down, and Jake Baker is going to find himself leading tonight's race here, and this is what it's all about here. Daniel McCurdy, of course, beats up the front right tire, maybe just adjusting the camber a little bit. Probably not the proper way of adjusting the camber, just saying you don't want to do that too much. As you can break your tires pretty easy. But David Mayo finds himself in the pit. Jake Baker's coming around and is going to be our race leader now. With Charles Balance and William Hightower, our third place guy. And we got, looks like 38 laps remaining. So it'd be really interesting to see what can be done here. Consider you look at the pit strategy here. Look how old the tires are on Balance. You look at David Mayo, 67 laps. Brian Newell, 52, but you look at William Hightower, an astonishing 64 laps on those tires. He's not even going to be broken in before Balance is got really good and ready here. So did they screw up on the strat for that number 41 machine of Charles Balance? Be an interesting call come the end of this one, as you see William Hightower does see Charles Balance in his sights, with very limited space to go. Daniel McCurdy had something happen as he just hit play here. We're going to see what happened here. It happened off track, so he's all good here. So definitely just over throttled it on the start here. We're not going to pull a caution out. 116 of 150. The game is set, and you know, everybody's game on here tonight. As you see, there is that beautiful Toyota Caboose Racing number 17, driven by driver Jake Baker, leading tonight's race. William Hightower right behind and hunting him down. He did get around Charles Balance in the meantime. As this race continues on, don't go anywhere, race fans. It's getting started.
Hey, yo, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gon' turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, yo. Tell them turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one and a courtesy call. Hey, yo, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gon' turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody.
And right when I do that, guess what? William Hightower, Jake Baker, the battle for the lead. Hightower gets around Baker with ease, as William Hightower has brand new to rubbers, and now the game is pretty well becoming set here for where these drivers want to be at. We got a few drivers like David Mayo, 15 seconds behind the leader. Of course, Brian Newell is a lap down, with Bill Sleep a lap down also. Danny McCurdy finds himself 3 laps back at the end of this one, and Max Milazzo's in the pit again. Milazzo's got to get out in time just to be out in front of McCurdy. So another pit stop for him. But a great race out of him as he finds himself in 7th place. So he's going to score some decent points here tonight. But don't go anywhere. It's far from over. And still game on. Yeah, all right, we are back. You see Max Milazzo bringing it around. Just going back and getting his lap, getting around Jake Baker. Jake Baker's just going to let him have it. He knows Max is not his fight. He's trying to catch up to William Hightower. William Hightower, such a dominating performance this time. You know, he started off with Charles Balance, this guy right here, up in the lead here. And Balance undeniably did a great race. We got 25 laps to go. Guys are running like 23 to 25 second laps all the way across the board. Jake Baker started up in second place. He's up here with William Hightower, 1 and 2. Definitely showing them that the pole position was not a fluke here. David Mayo getting around William Charles Balance there. Balance, no answer And now he's got Brian Newell chasing him down. So Charles Balance might be in trouble. The old tires have settled in, and Balance might be really might have risked it too much to get the biscuit. As Balance has find himself on that high side line now, and virtually no tires. He might have pit too soon on the final stage, costing this finish that he's got. He's got 23 laps to make it stick, and he's able to get it to go that far. The problem is that he's the last guy on the lead lap, and he's got Brian Newell chasing him down. So Jake Baker brings it down pit road. This is going to be interesting to see what happens here. Jake Baker's bringing it in down pit road. He's going to take a pit stop late in the game. Why are we doing that?
You pit, David?
So William Hightower, David Mayo, and Charles Balance find himself in P3. Jake Baker's bringing it down pit road. He's going to grab new freshies. William Hightower has to make it happen here. William Hightower's probably milking those tires a little bit. If I were him, I would definitely be doing that. Just saying, David Mayo is 14 seconds back.
I'm going high.
Scroll back here. We got a battle going on with Daniel McCurdy, Bill Sleep. And now Bill Sleep looking to make a move on Daniel McCurdy. This is a battle, mid-pack battle actually, for these guys, which is incredible to see. Everybody out throughout the field is racing for every point, and this is going to rattle the field. I will tell you right now, we are going to definitely see a new leader in when this one is. Oh my, door-to-door action out of Daniel McCurdy and Bill Sleep. And might have been questionable conduct, as that was definitely clear door-to-door action, but it might have been a slip of the wheel. Nothing hurt though. A little Rubbers Racing type situation there. Bill Sleep looking to maybe make a move on McCurdy to make that position stick a little bit better. William Hightower, of course, clearly out in front. Now Charles Balance on his last pit stop, he's going down pit road now. Charles Balance heads down pit road. Brian Newell's going to come up into P3. So interesting turn of events. Jake Baker finds himself up into P4. Brian Newell P3. There's David Mayo and William Hightower. I do not know if the 08 is going to have what it takes to win. William Hightower, the short track master, he won in Iowa. Can he win here at Dover with 16 to go? He's got to hope he does not make a mistake. You know what? I hope I jinxed him, to be honest. But I'm not 100% sure. I might have just jinxed him, but we will find out. As he does have David Mayo chasing him behind, but look at this. Max Milazzo in the 77, the big Ford Mustang, chasing him down. And Max Milazzo could potentially have a 5th place finish here, but he's going to have to defend against that man right there, Charles Balance, who was up in the lead of this race for a few laps today. So Charles Balance still giving it everything he's got. My wife Jenna happens to be watching anytime soon. Love you. Can't wait till you're around. And don't forget our fun time later on. I just got a really dirty look for that one, as if I'm not here on tomorrow night, she did it. So William Hightower is out in front with David Mayo. Brian Newell, Jake Baker, Max Milazzo battling it out there. The battle of the
24th.
Newell and Baker. Oh my! I just heard it called out. Brian Newell's gonna wind up pitting.
Max, when you get to me, you want to
This
talk
is a
about it.
late pit for the 24, and
I'll
that
take the
could be
bottom.
trouble for the Napa machine.
Simple.
This is interesting to see what progresses out of this, as Charles Balance could find himself up into the top 5 now. He was out of it, and Max Milazzo could find himself up into 4th. Interesting turn of events as Brian Newell's bringing it down pit road. Is he going to be going for a fast? I do not understand the madness behind this strat. I really do not. He's on 41 lap old tires, 10 laps to go. You buck it out, bucko. That's what you do. I can't. You know what? If I was his crew chief right now, he'd be fired. And speaking of fired, my wife may fire me later. I'm not sure 100%, but she's giving me really mean looks and stuck her tongue out at me. But Brian Newell, with a devastating strat call, might have just cost him the top 5 position here tonight. I do not agree with the call from that team one bit. I'm just saying. And look at this. Charles Balance inside of Jake Baker. Baker with no answer here. Oh my.
77, you blinked out in front of me. I didn't see you.
Yeah, you're good. I lagged, so I didn't think that's what it was.
Good job saving it. Good job saving it, guys.
As we stay green, what could have been a caution late in the race. Don't have to worry. I got green-white checkers up the wazoo for this thing. We do not finish under yellow here in Blackout Racing League. I will tell you that much. I set up 3 of them to make sure of that. But look at this. William Hightower, David Mayo bringing it around here.
I'm going home.
Jake Baker, Charles Balance, Max Milazzo, our top 5 here tonight. What a race. You know, Charles Balance, of course, trying to get around Jake Baker, but it's not going to gain him any type of position. We're at 6 laps to go here at Dover, and you know the position, you don't gain a position at all for what Balance is doing. He just wants to get the pass done and over with, so he can get that lucky dog spot if it pops out. But it's not going to go to him. David Mayo, William Hightower, dominating race. 5 to go. And, you know, this is a great Caboose Racing moment for Jake Baker, his own event. P3 currently. What would be a really tough one for him. Charles Balance, of course, absolutely on edge with Max Milazzo right behind. Bill Sleep, Daniel McCurdy, Brian Newell. You know, Logan Gill and Ryan Blankenship just could not get the cars under control. High temps of the track. This is Dover. You know, it's not an easy one. I wish I could say it was, but it's not. So we're just kind of happy it is where it is. And that's kind of what it is. Next week, Watkins Glen for the... get this. So hold on. The Watkins Glen race is... I'm going to have to practice this one all week to get it right. But the Watkins Glen is the Wubba Lub Dub Dub Racing 110. 45 laps of Watkins Glen. The cup layout, not the boot layout, is as I mean, I would love to see the boot layout. It would be great. But, you know, it's just kind of how it pans out. And here tonight, final lap for this man right here, William Hightower, the Air Jordan number 45, coming around one final time, bringing home the win here for the Caboose Racing 150 right here on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network. Man, what a drive What a win for him. You know, and David Mayo bringing home his season best finish. Second place, Jake Baker, same scenario. Third, Charles Balance, fourth. Bill Sleep, Max Palazzo, Daniel McCurdy, Brian Newell, Logan Gill, and
Good job, William.
Brian
I
Blankenship.
just didn't have
Bring
the
it up.
long run car, man. Just did not have the long run car.
Top 5 to the front stretch. Top 5. As they are bringing it up to the front row here. Bill Sleep, you got it across the line. But we're going to go to tonight's official race results. And we're going to start off with Bill Sleep. Bill.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. That'd be me. Hello.
Man, what a race out of you. It's great to see you up in the top 5 once again. How's this one feel?
Job, William.
It's pretty intense, pretty crazy. You know, I just had to try and
You might want to hit
be patient and try and ride it out. I don't know. There was some blocking that took place, and I don't know. I kind of got into Max there at the end, but I thought, hey, it's for position. I'm going to take it. What the hell?
As this race came down to the wire for you. I mean, strategy at the end obviously played a role, especially with the early cautions. So, I mean, you did a great job.
Yeah, I'll take a top 5. What the hell? You know, it worked out.
Well, you did it, my friend. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on?
Oh, shout out to you tonight. Hey, what the hell, you know? Great job up there.
All right, thank you for that. Congrats on a top 5 finish once again for you.
All right, thanks, Brendan.
Thank you. That was Bill Sleep, everybody, driver of that Liquid Nitro Ford Mustang. And now let's bring up driver of the number 41's 213 Simware Ford Chevrolet. That would be Charles Balance, who had a good race and he kind of blew it. Charles.
Hey, what's happening?
What a great race. You got out front early on. You laid it down. Walk me through that. How was this one for you?
And we brought a really good piece here tonight, and the car was really good. I just did not have the long run speed, and I should have stayed out a little longer on that last pit stop. But all in all, we had a really great car, really good run, top 4 finish. Can't think of anything, you know, we could have done any better, just a little better pit strategy.
Sorry, we don't have a high budget.
You know, it is what it is. But just so proud of this team, so proud for this season. We've had a really great start to the season, and we continue that momentum. We're getting closer and closer. I got one question. Did I lead the most laps?
No.
Damn. I was really hoping.
Hey,
but anyway, sorry.
But you did it. You got top 5 here tonight. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on in that machine?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank my sponsors, Smith Creations, Baker Design, 213 Simware, Blackout Motorsports. Shout out to my homeboy Guns. He watches every race. My number 1 fan. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to my son Brandon, my family. Appreciate everybody for all the support.
All right. Thank you for that, Chucky. I will get you down to the guys. I'll be down in a little bit just to do some overall review at the end. But great race here tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. So that was Chucky. And now let's bring up our 3rd place finisher, driver of the Toyota Caboose Racing, number 17, Baker Custom Design Zone, Jake Baker. Let's hear from him. Jake.
What's going on, brother?
What a race for you. Oh, my goodness. I got echo from here.
How about now?
Okay. I have no echo now. So
there we go.
You put up a fantastic race on the podium here tonight. How do you feel about this one?
I feel really good, man. Finally on the podium. Finally made it up here. I was expecting to be in the back. I mean, what really surprised me with this race was how hard people were pushing in the first few laps. I didn't expect it, and it kind of threw me off, and kind of threw me off my game a little bit there. Had a little accident. Went down a couple laps and was able to bring it back. So I'm pretty happy.
Yes, definitely had that trouble earlier on with Brian. Who was it? Brian Newell or Logan Gill? Can't remember on that part, but you had the trouble early on that did put you lap down, and then to top it off, you got nailed with the penalty, which set it back even probably worse.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you
I think I was
battled
2
back.
laps down.
You battled back to get into the podium. What a drive!
Yeah, I felt it, man. I felt it towards the end of the race. I felt the speed I had, and I knew I was going to be up there. It was just the timing. It was the pit timing that really screwed me up. If I had got that down a little better, I might be up top. But that's all I could do tonight.
Yeah, man, you did a great job. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on here tonight?
Yeah, shout out to my brother. Smokey's probably watching, and then shout out to the wife for allowing me to race every week and come back here. And shout out to this tornado watch. Hopefully we don't get any bad weather here, but we're going to be watching, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, I'm going to get you down to the guys. Remind David we'll stick around for a little bit of race review at the end of this thing.
Sounds good.
Yep, thank you. So there we go. That was Jake Baker. Now let's go to the Hellman's 08 Chevrolet Camaro driven by David Mayo, who finally got on the podium here this season. David.
Hey, buddy. How you?
So some guys said that it was your race to win, but then all of a sudden they said that you choked it to race win.
Oh, yeah.
Josh Larson, I hope you liked the commentary in that one, by the way, as I had to put I got the webcam back up again. But here tonight, man, you put up a fantastic race. Early on, you were looked a little slow, sketchy. I ain't going to lie, it looked like you were a struggling artist. But then you brought it back on the strat alone. I mean, how was it for you?
It was good, actually. I ran the back there, beginning of the race. We have a lot of laps, and I knew there was going to be a few cautions here and there, and I knew it might get strung out a little bit, so we can get a long green like we did there. But from lap 60 to 110 or something, we got a pretty good long green there until we pitted it all. So I know William. I was trying to stay on William's strategy. He pitted about I think it's 3 laps earlier than I did. I should have went in with him, but I did lose a lot of time. Lost probably 10 seconds actually on him waiting to pit. So I know I couldn't catch him, but I know I can catch the other guys. So I came out that last stint and I think 5th, and I went ahead and got up to 2nd. So I feel pretty good with our strat tonight. It actually worked out pretty good.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You got into the top. Best season finish out of you. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on in that 08?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I'd like to, say I love my wife, Julie. She's awesome. She lets me do this every night when I get a chance to. And then, of course, my kids love them. And then, of course, Bill, my teammate over at Team Send It. We work together really well in this league, and of course you, Brandon, for what you do for us. You bring this race to everybody out there, and I just love what you do. So I appreciate it, and all the racers do. It was a pretty decent night tonight, pretty clean. So just wanted to give a hands out to all those guys too, and hopefully see them next week. We need a car count next week.
All right, man. Well, great job here tonight, and congrats on a big second place finish, and you're finally on the podium, my friend.
I know, finally on the podium. Yeah, I was my first top 5 this year, so I enjoy it, and I love this track. I usually beat myself here, other than beat other drivers. So I felt good about tonight. Definitely appreciate it, and have a good night, Brian. Appreciate it.
You too. I'll be down for a little bit though to do a race review at the end.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, just go ahead and put me in that chat.
Yep. So we'll be down there, and now let's bring up tonight's winner, driver of the Air Jordan, number 45. William Hightower, bringing home the big dub for him and Dub Racing. See how he feels. William.
Yes, sir.
Man, the short track master. How was this one for you?
Well, you see, I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning and I just be excellence. I'm just an average sized, hairy American winning machine. I can't stop it, you know?
You're lucky I wasn't racing. Yeah, that's why I don't race. I'm just too good. We'll make that one real clear. I'm number one. So, but no, tonight, on a more serious note, you had that, the short run speed between, you had Charles Balance out there running a really good race, leading out the laps in the first half of it. And then what really brought that number 45 back? Because is it just more of the long run speed for you that you caught on to, or what saved you on that one?
Yeah, that was, I was planning on long run speed. With the field not being as big as it usually is, I figured there was going to be less cautions. There was going to be a lot longer green flag runs. So I was sitting probably about half second, 3/4 of a second off of my best time, just trying to conserve tire and, stretch the runs out as long as I can.
You guys do know I use 70% fuel, right?
No.
Yes.
Wait, yes, I did. Yeah. No, I just, well, like I talked to in my other leagues with my teammates, even if I'm not trying to pull fuel strategy, even when I'm saving tires, saving fuel just means there's that much less fuel I have to add in when I go to stop. So it's a little bit less time on the stops.
Gotcha. Well, you did it tonight. You definitely brought the strat home, as it pretty much won this race for you. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on?
Yeah, Anthony Alex, I was actually just talking to him in Discord. Snow Crab, again. Anthony's always, in my other league, he's always giving me good battles, and Snow is always watching, lurking, cheering for me. I'm sure I'll get a message from him here soon.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You got here, number one spot, another short track, another win. Congratulations here at the Dover Monster Mile, my friend. Enjoy it. Pop that bottle and let's hear it. You got fuel in the tank?
I do indeed. I still got 7 laps.
Kick it.
Well,
As you know what? That just gave me a great screenshot.
Just trying to emulate how I started the race. Finish it how I started,
Yeah, man. It was a great run out of you, as you definitely brought it home here tonight. And what was a challenging race, it's great to see you up at the top.
Yeah, it's always rewarding to be the first one to cross the line. And to be honest, I don't really get it too often, so I cherish it while I can.
Oh, yeah. So you're going to pop that bottle here tonight. I don't know which kind of bottle it is. It's going to be Milwaukee or Bud or whatever. But, enjoy it. Well-deserved win. And congratulations here tonight.
Thank you, sir.
And I will be getting you down to the guys. I'll be down in a few. We are going to conduct a race review. And I'll be down there shortly. Great job here tonight.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. There we have it. William Hightower bringing home the dub. Now, for everybody watching, yes, that is my real face. But thank you for coming on board. Without you guys, I would not be able to do this one. Also, shout out to my wife, Jenna. If she happens to be watching, I will be around very shortly. Also, for everybody else, we're up to 300 subs. What an accomplishment in just under 3 years. So averaging 100 subs a year. If you like what you see, want to see more of it, hit that like button, hit that sub button. It does not bite very hard. And thank you for everybody. I'll be back again tomorrow night with live Formula One coverage with Prime Grid Racing. 20 cars on the grid. One champion at the end. We'll find out. Peace out, guys. I'm out of here.